So lately, it's been challenging finding a good location to record YouTube videos because I like to film outdoors now that we are in spring going to summer and the weather is nice. As long as it's like in the morning, early afternoon, and later in the afternoon, it gets really hot. So it's so difficult to be outside. But anyhow, I try to go to these parks, the local parks, because it's nicer to, film outside. And if I film inside, it's kind of boring. You're just gonna be looking, at the wall. But when I used to live in my apartment, it used to be more interesting. I used to have the breakfast bar, a little bit of dining room area, but right now I live in a room, so that's not in the situation now. But anyhow, so it's been challenging because every place I go, they have the music going on. It's always distracting, and I can't have music in my videos. As you can see, I'm not good with technology, so I don't know how to remove the music, anyways. But the thing is, if anybody is going through the same situation, any YouTuber, I just want to let everyone know it's everywhere that you go. Let's say even a park, like the other day, they had an ice cream truck, and the music was so loud, I thought I was in a nightclub. And he was parked right by the entrance and right in the middle. And you know how the park is when there is a pond in the middle? It's like an echo. It sounds, the music goes further. So I had to go and find, a place to sit in the park. Initially, I was planning to go and sit by the where the benches are, and they have maybe a picnic table. You can sit down, and I'm trying to put the camera on the table, because what happens right now, I'm holding it, and when you're holding the camera, it shakes a little bit. But the thing is, there is a stabilization, but then it cuts the frame. So whatever you're seeing more of the picture, it makes it smaller. So I'm learning here as I go along. I wasn't aware of that, but as I'm doing that, stabilizing the picture, it's bringing, the frame is getting smaller. That's why you see me closer to the video, even though I'm holding it. Yeah, I'm a little bit, you can see a little bit of the backyard here. But yeah, and then I went to the restroom of, that park. And even inside the restroom, they had the music blasting. And back in the day, they didn't have music inside the restrooms. That used to be the quiet place where you used to go if you want to talk to somebody or some quiet time. And now they have stereos inside the restroom, and the music, like beat music, is like so loud, and it's not even like medium, it's like loud. It's so much distraction and noise, constant noise wherever you go. And then I went to this ice cream place. They had, seating outdoor that one time, and I thought, oh, I can make a video here. So it was early, they weren't open, so the music was off. So I thought, maybe this is a nice place, I could come here more often. The next thing you know, they opened the place. It was 1 o'clock, and of course there was like a music on every corner, so it was so loud I couldn't film, record the rest of the things I wanted to do. But so I'm so limited going to places to film, and also even here the backyard. So this morning, today is Thursday, so I don't know if the neighbors are working, or maybe the other neighbor, they look like they're retired, but sometimes they blast their stereo. You can hear it way over here. But it looks like those are quiet. But yeah, it looks like today is like a weekday, so they're out and about, and the weather is nice, so they're somewhere. So I try to take advantage of that, because it's been a struggle finding a peaceful and quiet place to make a video. And I don't want to be indoors because it's more interesting, outside. So I wanted to give this message to everyone who's watching, and even YouTubers who are filming. I see they do walk and talk videos. I can go around the neighborhood, but you know, I don't know. It's like the neighbors like be watching, like, and sometimes they start walking, like wondering why this is like something new from them, because not everyone does YouTube or social media or other things. So, and the other thing, I can only walk so far. I have to sit, take breaks. If I'm walking around, and yeah, so some people, they can walk far distance. I see a lot of YouTubers, they can do that. But every so often I have to, sit down, take breaks, and nobody has benches here. And even I noticed a lot of stores, they used to have like benches in front of the store or the coffee shop and things, unless it's like a coffee shop or restaurant, and then they have the music then. So, but anyhow, a lot of places, they don't have benches where you can sit down unless you go specifically inside a park. And yeah, you have to make the trip going to the park. So yeah, I wanted to share this with you. Sometimes it's a challenge to find a quiet place to film, because as it is, I'm not a technical person, and I don't know anything about AI and how to remove the sounds. Maybe there is some program or something out there that remove the music from your video. I'm not even sure. And if you're watching, you're a viewer, so you can, maybe you can, you be aware of this situation, because everywhere you go, if you notice, I don't know, some people, they notice, some don't, there is distraction, constant noise, music, loud music. And sometimes two places, if you're outdoor, like that gas station I was, and then there was a restaurant, so one was playing Spanish music, like upbeat, with those big whatchamacallit, those big music things. Anyhow, and the other restaurant was playing American rock music, so it was mixed. So yeah, so let me know what you think about the chaotic world that we live in. You have to go specifically to secluded area where there isn't a lot of people, there isn't um, you know commercial places, and specifically be in that area so you can have peace and quiet, so you can hear maybe um, you know the sound of the birds or something. But anyhow, I wanted to share this with you. I hope it was interesting for you, and maybe you can notice for yourself, and leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. And this is what I have for you today. Please put a like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.